thought I was done with you. How dare you come back to haunt me? I guess I can't escape fate. 'Cause this game is shit! The Fifth Element is a 1997 sci-fi action film starring Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, and Mila Jovovich. And it fucking was awesome. Sometimes stupid, but awesome nonetheless. So with any successful film, even bad ones, it seems only reasonable to make a terrible game off it. This is it, folks. The worst of the worst. This shit stain has haunted me back since I first played it at my cousin's. The game was developed by Callisto Entertainment. Who is Callisto Entertainment? Well, according to their wiki page, after this game's release, they went bankrupt 4 years later. Now, I'm not pointing fingers. It was you little bitch, wasn't it? What does this have to do with the Fifth Element? Nothing, because it was published here in North America by Activision in 1998. Oh, Activision. You've seen better times, haven't you? This wasn't one of them, was it? Well, before we drag this shit any longer, let's put this in the system and start it up. Mission 1. We are playing Bruce Willis' character, Coben, and we must... Wait a sec. I don't remember that part happening in the movie. Do you guys remember the part where Bruce Willis' character, Coben, breaks into the science lab to create Lilu? Cause I sure as hell don't. As you may have guessed, this is one of those games that takes full liberties in its story. Sort of. I will go into this much later. We'll just say we're tasting the nice icy layer of this diarrhea. So the game boots up, and it doesn't look too bad. It was a PS1 game, so it's what you would expect from PS1 era graphics. But don't you think they could have chose other colors besides gray and dark blue? That's just fucking depressing. At least Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 had a huge palette of colors for a PS1 game. Not just gray. Stupid assholes. Oh my god. It's all coming back to me. The stiffness. The horrible controls. Oh god, the horrible controls. The fucking terrible. Even the camera's against you. Am I even shooting him? He's not reacting at all. There's no indication if it's hurting him. It's the same shield effect they all have. Jesus fucking Christ. Lilu isn't better. In fact, she's worse because she uses melee. What the shit? And yes, you can kill the enemies with her, but without any health bars or indication of damage, it's like you aren't doing shit. I'm gonna need a minute. This is horrible. Like, you just don't know, it's so hard to explain. I guess we're going with the controls now. I'm gonna need another minute. Why must I suffer alone? You know, this is fucking bullshit. Cora shows up, Cammy shows up, even Catwoman shows up. But when it's the Fifth Element, no one wants to show up. No one helps. It's fucking bullshit. It's a goddamn controls. The game does have one thing common with Resident Evil, and that's the movement controls. Pushing left or right turns your character, while pushing up makes them go forward, and back makes them hop back. But unlike Resident Evil, these are twice as stiff, making it very hard to react. Triangle jumps to crouch L2, quick turns L1 and R1 at the same time. Sidestep with circle and L1 or R1, square to kick, and if you're Coben, X fires your gun. There's really no way to aim, by the way. He just does it automatically. That's right, no way to physically aim. Come on now, Resident Evil at least let me aim forward, up, and down. Fuck it. Lilu is the same controls, but she has melee combos and can crawl. She has a psionic blast. Yeah, when did she do this in the movie? Dumbasses. Up plus square plus X at the same time activates this, but it's so touchy it doesn't register half the time. Oh, by the way, there's no way to reload your gun. Coben would do it automatically when the clip is emptied. And the controls are so fucking stiff. I literally tried turning several times, only eating bullets and wasting lives. Cause can't turn fast enough or aim at the enemies. And if you're playing Lilu, oh boy, the jerkiness and awkward camera make it impossible to hit enemies at all. Talk about good old-fashioned gangbang. Humans, robots, and aliens all want a piece of that ass. Because she has to use her hands and feet. Damn. I'm a goddamn monster. You may have noticed by now that this game suffers very dark or hard to see areas. I can't even see who's shooting me across the room, or see where I'm running to. Fuck, I can't find a doorway to the next part of the level. So I end up turning the brightness up to 5 or 6, just so I can see where I'm going. I don't even care at this point. It's so fucking dark, at least I can see it this way. So we are finally on to the next level, and Lilu is created. And we are now forced to play as her, and help Kobin escape from prison. Wait, what? When did that happen in the movie? So this is where the game takes liberties. It uses scenes from the movie to tell its story. For example, remember the scene where the police are looking through the apartments and arrest a man? Well, the way this game has arranged the clips, it's trying to say it was Kobin that was arrested, right after he created Lilu. Which is funny how all the scientists are there choosing to create her, while in the game itself it was completely empty in the room. Huh. Let's not forget, you must find all the elements as you play the game. That's right, the blue diva that kept them safe inside of her said fuck it, I throw them across the planet. That's the ass of story we are playing here. So, if you're following, as Lilu, you must break into the police station and break out Kobin. Again, creative liberties. Fucking assholes. And I am totally lost. The game doesn't really give you any clues on where to go. I spent 30 minutes here before looking up a guide. Again, I don't fucking care. I found out you can break this vent here and jump over these narrow edges to another room. Oh, and wouldn't you like to play a game with stiff controls with platforming? Because I sure as hell don't. And this is where I died a lot. Even if you line up your jumps perfectly, you can either overexceed your jumps or the camera works against you so you can't see where you're jumping to, thus leading into more deaths. Hell, if you need to hop down a platform, you have to take a leap of faith, because you can't see shit with the camera getting fixed shots. Fuck you. Oh, finally. Made it through the second part. You know what? I'm going to take a break. I'll come back to this later. You know, maybe like a 30-minute break, maybe an hour break. I just need a break, okay? I'll see you soon. Oh. That's good. I finally cleared my mind. Had a nice lunch. Let's continue. And no save data found? I saw it save. It saved, didn't it? At first I thought maybe it was the memory card or the memory slot. So I tried the other slot and another memory card. I still had this happen occasionally. You know what's funniest? The memory card that originally had the save data has never done this to any other game. Meaning this game did it itself. What the fuck? Not only that, but the game likes to say it can't find any memory cards or read it. And I'm just at a loss on how this one fucking game has trouble saving. So guess what? That's right. I have to replay those 2 levels again. And no, I'm not fucking happy. This is so fucking stupid. Didn't save my ass. Oh, can't read the card. Read my ass cheeks. Oh god, another gangbang? Shit, I'm running out of booze. So finally where I left off, and Lilu escapes into Kobin's cab, and we must break into the sword building to save Cornelius. Again, creative liberties. At this point in the game, we're given a choice on which character we want to play as. But, of course, this doesn't matter, because no matter what, you have to play both characters on each mission at this point. Yeah, so what's the point of having characters select? None. None at all. So I beat Kobin with minor difficulties, and now I have to play as Lilu. And fucking A, this whole level of hers is platforming with fixed camera angles. I missed half the jumps. You really don't know how many lives I wasted on this one level. In fact, these one few platforming parts. So here's a montage! God, I don't want to go through this fucking shit. Lucky for me, there's a level select code. And no, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. This game has fucked me for 10 years. I think it's time I fucked it back twice as hard. There's not much to say about the further levels, other than... Remember the part where Sorg blew up his henchman in the phone booth? Yeah, well, he has them all rigged in this airport, and he must stop them from blowing up. Oh? How about the fact when you take the ship to space and enter sleep, but aliens attack the ship, forcing Leela and Corbin to stop them? No. What about the part of the movie where Cornelius is thrown into a reactor and Corbin must set him free? Does it sound familiar? Okay, one more. How about the bombs at the hotel, and as Corbin he must deactivate them all? No, because he won't end the fucking movie! I can't believe the company had access to the clips from the film and tried putting their own story in. Hell, the last level is a desert level, and you must find the final element before you can stop the end of the world. And I am completely lost. I just can't stand this fucking game any longer. I've seen the ending of the movie. It's one of my favorites of all time. I don't need to beat this game to see it. In fact, just watch the damn movies. And no, the controls never get any better. In fact, it seems to get worse. I'm not kidding. I feel Leela's attack never even makes contact with the enemies. Even Coban getting new guns doesn't improve the gameplay at all. Cool, the explosion. Fuck it hurts me too! Damn! Also, I thought I would skip this, but it's only fair. The music is just as bad. It's so generic. Here, take a listen. Isn't that a rush of blood to your balls? Fuck me. I give this horrid piece of shit a 2.0 out of 10. It's the worst of the worst. And yes, it deserves it. Graphics are tolerable for a PS1 era game, but the lack of colors and dark areas of the game are unpleasant to the eyes and make it impossible to know where to go. And that doesn't even matter because the whole game doesn't have a compass or clear indicator on most levels on where or what to do. Combat is laughable and frustrating with its stiff, jerky controls along with fixed camera angles, making it impossible for melee or even gunfights to be entertaining. The platforming is absolutely against you at every turn or chance it gets, not to mention the creative liberties that were taken with the story levels, and using the clips from the movie could throw off anybody's interest in ever seeing the movie, if they haven't seen it already. When it all comes down to it, if you haven't seen the movie, go and see it now. And for the love of God and all that is holy, never ever touch this game or give it a chance. Worst game I've ever played. It's like it's burnt into my retinas. God. Oh God, the fucking gameplay. Oh. God. It's just a dream. It's a dream. Almost there.
Shit. Honey, what are you doing over here?
It's exactly what it looks like. I'm playing Red Steel.
I don't see any skeletons. Spoil sport.
What?
While Tim Curry checks upon his parents,